correctly sometimes, but I wanted to come on and hang out with y'all before I get on a speaking engagement later today. And I'm going to give folks just a little bit of time to log on and hang out with me. And if you will do me a huge favor and hit that share button and invite your peeps to join us, I'm going to do the same so we can get a few more people involved, because there's so much healing that is needed right now. So much going on as far as conflicting emotions, anger, frustration, confusion, a little bit of a lot, of a little everything. And I want to just provide a meditation that I have been using to give me some clarity, some hope, some peace in this craziness of the world that we live in. So bear with me. Just inviting a few friends, just so we can hold space for just a few more people. Before I get started, I do want to check in with everyone and see how everyone is doing. Hey, Devana. Hey, Authentically Shug. How are you all? You are so welcome, Demis Sutra. Believe me, Veronica, I understand. It changed my life with plants. Hey, beautiful. Hey, Black Plant Chick. Hey, Lizette. How you doing, sis? You were on my to reach out to list today because I hadn't heard from you. So I appreciate you showing up. Dreaming of Blooms. Tanny Pooh, how are you? My people on Facebook, if you have not given StreamYard permission to see your information, I cannot see your comments and your name. So please give them that permission so that I can communicate with you directly and personally. Okay. Where's everybody? Hey, Jill Pooh, how are you? Where's everybody logging in from? So much has gone on. So I'm just going to get us started. I want us to get grounded and really feel in our bodies right now, because if you're like me yesterday, I was holding my breath. I did not watch the verdict, couldn't watch it. And then I found out about the 15-year-old, Ma'Khia Bryant. I did not watch that one either. I can't. I'm not. It's enough. We can't catch a break sometimes, but that's okay. We're going to do what we got to do. And I'm going to hold the space that I can from my overflow, because I have to have the capacity to come on here. Okay. Oh, Breezy Columbia. You know, I'm from Spartanburg. But as much as I can show up for you all and hold space as we all individually and collectively come together to express our thoughts, our feelings, our emotions, we also need to be able to find, I hate to say sense, but that's the word that I have right now in this particular moment. So I want to give you all some hope, because I know that our hearts are heavy with emotions. Our mind is reeling. There's rage, there's confusion, there's fear. And I will speak for me. The thing that bothers me is that we were all holding our breath for the right verdict for the physical person that killed George Floyd, and there are 3 or 4 more that need to be convicted as well because they stood by and watched it happen. And we're still waiting on the people to be convicted for the killing of Breonna Taylor and just so much, so much. And even in the midst of all of this, here we are dealing with another loss of a young girl who was fighting for her life. Um, and the thing that really frustrates me is that no questions were in 22 seconds. You have enough time to ask questions. Period. 22 seconds. You have enough time to ask some questions before you start pulling out your guns and doing things. I'm just saying, this ain't debatable. This is not up for conversation. If your thoughts are, but let's be the devil's advocate, or what about, stop right there. Leave this live because this ain't the place for you. What you're not going to do on this live is tell us how we're going to feel. Mm-mm. That part right there. Exit stage left right now. All right. So now that that's out, let's get grounded. Let's do a couple of deep breaths and let's get in our body. And then I will start the meditation. I want you guys, if hopefully you're in a comfortable position. I'm not necessarily in a comfortable position, but that's okay because this ain't about me. I will get mine. All right. If you're sitting at your desk, if you're sitting in your office, if you can find somewhere to lay down, that's great. If you can sit on the floor and lay down or wherever, just as long as you're comfortable. Okay. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to take a really deep breath in. And I want you to take that breath in where it's coming from your diaphragm. Your stomach should extend when you're breathing in, and your lungs are going to fill up. Okay. Like that. All right. And then I want you to exhale that breath all the way out audibly like this. I want you to hear it. This time I want you to breathe in again. And as you're breathing in, I want you to breathe in peace. Breathe in peace. And exhale confusion. All right. And I want you guys to just notice the beating of your heart as you're breathing. Right now, just breathe. And just focus on the rhythm of your breath as it's slowing down your heart rate. Just breathe. And I want you to pause just for a second. Let the breathing release the tension that's in your body. Could be in your shoulders, could be in your neck, could be in your face. You may be clenching your teeth, could be in your hands. Just relax your shoulders. Unclench your jaws. Soften your cheeks. Relax your arms and hands. Relax your legs and your feet. And just pause again. Just pause. Continue breathing normally. Your heart rate should have slowed down a good bit. Now I want you to imagine that there's this hot red fire inside your belly. It's being fueled with all of those emotions and thoughts that you've been experiencing or that you're trying to push to the background? Yeah, those. That fire is not contained. Those flames are stretching and they're licking the walls of everything that it can reach. And watch the fire that's inside you right now. What is it? Anger, confusion, fear, sadness, frustration. Pause as you recognize those emotions that are inside that are raging right now. And I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you do, notice the energy of the fire synchronizing with your breath. So that when you breathe all of that air out, the fire becomes still. Take another deep breath in and watch the fire expand just like your belly when you took that deep breath in. And on your exhale, watch the fire shrink and soften. And now I want you to settle into the normal rhythm of your breath. And notice the life of the fire inside of you as it sort of settle into a state of stillness. Although it still has that glow of red heat, I want you to allow yourself to look at it deeply, the layers of it, because inside those layers is that wisdom, that clarity, that peace, that hope that you're seeking, that you need, that you're craving right now. Beyond the loud roar of those flames of anger and fear and frustration and confusion, I want you to see past that into the heart of the fire. Stay there just for a few minutes, and I'm here. I won't leave you. And I want you to just you and that fire inside of you, just stay with it just for a few minutes. It's okay. I'm here. I want you to stare into it intently and let yourself, allow yourself, give yourself permission to receive what's there for you. You don't have to force anything. Just breathe and listen. Just breathe and listen. Just breathe and listen. Now I want you to pause. And I really want you to hear me. And as you're listening, I want you to feel what I'm about to say in every fiber of your being. You are worthy. You are beautiful. You are a beautiful being. of love personified. You matter. You matter. One thing I want you to understand as we close out this meditation is what you choose to do with that wisdom, the clarity, and everything that you saw in the layers as you were spending time with that fire inside of you. That's definitely up to you, but it certainly matters also. It matters. And as in closing, I encourage you to hold on to that clarity, that peace, that hope, whatever else it was that you found in those layers, to guide your light to shine. In the midst of all of this, shine its brilliance into this world. We need your light. I want to bring you back down. You should be pretty calm, but I want you to just take a few deep breaths in. And as you're breathing in, I want you to just think peace. I want you to think hope. I want you to think love. I want you to think enoughness. I want you to think worthy. And on your exhale, I want you to just let out everything that's not serving you. Release it all. Just release it all. Inhale one more time. And exhale. Thank you all for allowing me to hold that space for you all. I hope that it was received the way it was intended, and I hope that you can hold on to this meditation as you go about today, go about tomorrow. I'm going to save it so that if you need to come back to it to replenish, it's there for you, all right? So I got to go, but I thank you again for allowing me to be a vessel. I thank you for always pouring into me by showing up, by you doing your part to dismantle white supremacy, dismantle systemic racism, to end police brutality. And how you're doing your part is doing the inner work to heal in whatever way that looks like for you. You all know that I love plants. I got to go take care of some of them in a little bit. But however that healing looks for you, if you're doing therapy, if you're working with a coach, if you're painting, if you're drawing, if you're journaling, continue to do the work. Because when you continue to do the work as an individual, collectively, when we come together, whew, y'all, the power in that is what is going to help us continue to press on and to continue pulling down brick by brick by brick by brick of these oppressive systems. All right, guys, I love you all, and I will see you guys later. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. All right. And if you're on team replay, let me know that in the comments as well. All right. Have a great one, guys. I love you all.